It's that time of the year again. You know, the same time it's been since last year. Stuck at home with on and off lockdowns? Honestly, it can get real boring real fast. But fear not. Today, we've brought you something supernatural to keep you entertained. Welcome to our channel, Film Read. We're back to another video about the 10 best supernatural TV shows just for you guys. But before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can catch all of our upcoming videos as well. Without further ado, let's dive right into the magic and mystery. First, on today's list, number 1, The Addams Family. The Addams Family show just proves old is gold. Adapted from a comic script, the first show aired from 1964 to 1966, and since then, multiple new adaptations of this show have come out in the form of movies, including animated ones and even a stage show. This show is about a spooky family and a spooky museum-like house where they live with murderous plants, Frankenstein, and a dismembered hand. That's not all. The weird family has even weirder distant relatives and cousins like Cousin It. Watching the spooky bunch being a normal, loving family in their own unorthodox way, one can't help but fall in love with them. A perfectly wholesome binge watch. Also, while we take you into the world of supernatural, why don't you bring us back to the world of natural? If you know any shows that are not supernatural but are equally dramatic and addictive, let us know in the comments. Coming up next, number 2, The Vampire Diaries. We bet just the name of the show is enough to have viewers at the edge of their seats. We don't blame you. After all, vampires really are everyone's favorite. Based on the series of young adult novels by L.J. Smith, this show takes you deep into the dark world of vampires. The vampire drama starts when a young, normal human girl, Elena, gets caught up between two vampire brothers, creating an awkward love triangle. The story then continues on to reveal more mysteries and drama with complex characters and their even more complex histories and connections. It's enough to keep you hooked onto the screen. Number 3, Penny Dreadful. You've probably not heard of this one, but we promise you that this 2014 British-American goth drama has it all. The charm, the story, the characters. Full of 19th century literature's ideas of supernatural, this show has classic characters like Dorian Gray and Frankenstein. The most charming character, however, is the female lead, a medium played by Ava Green, who was nominated for many awards for her character. The show revolves around a fight against the dark, including witches, werewolves, and vampires. It's really a treat. Number 4, American Horror Story. 13 Emmy Award winner series The American Horror Story literally has anything and everything. The show follows new characters and stories in each season, which allows it to be wildly diverse. Though it received criticism for some performances, like that of Sarah Paulson's, the show is still a must-watch. It follows stories of the Antichrist, Satan, demons, baby Frankenstein, and whatnot in setups like asylums, freak shows, and haunted hotels. If you are unsure about what to watch, you can trust this series to show you everything supernatural. Number 5, Supernatural. The name gives it away, doesn't it? One of the most beloved supernatural shows ever aired is Supernatural itself. Starting from 2005, the show follows two brothers, the Winchester brothers, all across the United States battling every creature you can think of. The supernatural beings for this show were borrowed from folklore, different religions, Norse and Greek mythologies, etc. And that's a lot of mythical creatures, isn't it? Enough to make sure you won't be bored. The show has 10 seasons as of yet, and we're sure that it has even more of the mythical world to show us. Number 6, Shadowhunters. Based on the book series Mortal Instruments, this show is literally captivating. From 2016 to 2019, Shadowhunters had fans hooked. The show follows 18-year-old Clary Frey, who discovers that she's anything but human on her birthday when her mother is attacked and taken. With a dramatic start, the show lets Clary take us deep into the world of demons and Shadowhunters, where balance between them is of utmost importance. Clary is stuck in a race against time to save the world and her mother, and we suggest you follow her every step of the way. You will not regret it. Number 7, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Netflix adaptation of the Archie comics, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, is the story of a coming-of-age witch. This modern dark drama is all about Sabrina Spellman, half witch, half mortal, balancing her normal human life and witchcraft, all the while learning the truth about her identity and going against the witch's dark lord in the name of truth and love. This show has all Supernatural fans can wish for. Number 8. The Originals. For 5 years, starting from 2013 to 2018, The Originals was the hot trending show every Supernatural fan knew about. It's a spin-off of the fan favorite Vampire Diaries, as the show actually takes us back to introduce us to the very first vampires on Earth, the Originals. It revolves around the life of 3 siblings born vampires, the only monsters among all humans. Pretty neat, right? Number 9. Legacies. If you love The Originals and were too sad to see it end, never fear. We bring you the show Legacies that continues from The Originals. Characters from the Vampire Diaries and The Originals make frequent appearances in this show, which actually follows a 17-year-old Hope Michelson, who herself is a character from The Originals. In the Legacies, we see her growing into her role and finding her own way in the world of mystery and magic. Number 10. Lucifer. And if you love all the supernatural creatures introduced to you, you'll no doubt love the king of them all, Satan himself. If the name hasn't given it away already, we'll have you know that this show is all about Lucifer Morningstar and the havoc he is. Turns out Satan is your typical bad boy, but make it supernatural. Anyways, that's all for today. Kudos to all of you who made it to the end of the video. We wish you a lot of supernatural fun. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you have not already. We'll see you guys in the next one.